Yo, what's going on, y'all? This is Marcus Rosa, aka Mazuma TV, back at y'all with another live. Man, I hope everybody's having a blessed, beautiful, positive, productive day. I'm just chilling at the crib, man. Don't really got no complaints at all. You feel what I'm saying? We got some things that we currently need to discuss going on in the boxing world. But before we do that, let's hit the like button as soon as we come in, y'all. Shout out to everybody that's in the comments already. We on the road to 3K. We well into the 2,300 mark. About to hit that 2,400 mark in due time. Shout out to the nation and the mob for making this possible. Let's get into these comments, man. My boy Thomas Wright said, Mazuma Nation, how's your day, family? Hey man, I'm doing well, bro. You know what I mean? I got my son sleeping in the other room as always. You know what I mean? Y'all be hearing me say that frequently. Now that I got my son more often, thank God. You know what I'm saying? Got some great work done today. Was at the gym. We got some quality work in, man. Got to see the family. Great productive day overall, man. I can't complain at all, man. I hope your day went well as well, Thomas. Shay, what's going on, my brother? Lorenzo, what up? Coffee Plan, what up? He said greatness is here. Sign up for KOs. Oh yeah, that's the boy. That's the boy. Real talk, man. Let's pack him up. We ain't dealing with the nut shit, bro. Sign up for KOs. We had to get him up out of there, bro. For those of y'all who don't know, that was the boy of real talk. Had to pack him up quick, fast, in a motherfucking hurry. You feel me? But yeah, man, let's get the likes up as soon as we come in. Let's get the algorithm on the up so that people know that Mazuma TV is live. You feel me? Just so we know. Let me see. Yeah, he just made the page like. Yeah, he made the page yesterday. I had to pack him up, y'all. I can't do it. I can't do it. You feel what I mean? But shout out to everybody that's in the building, man. I could already tell I didn't get the notification sent out, but it is what it is, bro. The people gonna come through and see in due time that Mazuma TV is live. But if y'all can hit the like button and get the algorithm on the up, that'd be very much appreciated. We're gonna talk about the boy Gary Russell Jr., Mr. Gary Russell Jr., ripping Gervonta Davis, Bob Arum, Cook, and Teofimo Lopez, which I was going to talk about yesterday, but I'm going to keep it real with y'all, man. I was exhausted, man. Come to find out, my girl had sprayed some melatonin spray on the blankets and shit like that. I was laid up in bed trying to rest before I went live, and, bro, that melatonin got to me, dog. That shit done took out the champ. You see what I'm saying? That shit done took out the champ, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn. I said, yo, why the fuck everything feels so comfortable? Like, what the fuck, bro? And I was rocked by like 11 o'clock, bro. I'm like, shit. That melatonin done took out the champ, bro. That motherfucking melatonin hit harder than Bacoli out this motherfucker. I was like, God damn. But we going to talk about that. We're going to talk about Jermall Charlo getting back in the swing of things in the boxing gym and exactly what's going on next for him. We're going to open up the platform for some open boxing talk as always. You feel what I'm saying? So let's get it popping, bro. Let's get it popping. Thomas Wright said, what was your thoughts on Tank's tweets yesterday? I think that the pressure from the fans is really starting to annoy him, is really starting to get to him. You feel what I'm saying? Because, the boxing fans are starting to call out, the bullshit that he's been having going on, man. There's been a demand for Tank to fight people throughout his entire career since he's became world champion. He has not, come through for none of his boxing fans in terms of making big fights happen. He fought Ryan Garcia, but Ryan Garcia wasn't an elite level dude. He was popular, but wasn't an elite level dude. You feel what I'm saying? So now people are starting to call out Tank for his bullshit that he's been doing. And, he's getting sensitive about it. And what he's doing is trying to shit on people for being, middle class people. You know what I mean? Hardworking people. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, Gervonta just sounds ignorant. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody was calling Gervonta broke or coming at his financial situation. But it seems like that's what a lot of niggas do once they get money. You know what I mean? They don't be having nothing else to critique or criticize, so they want to try to come at people's pockets. The reality of the situation is you ain't know how much money the nigga had. First of all, he could have had more than you. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know who the fuck you was talking to in all honesty, so you sound stupid. Second of all, Tank, you know what I'm saying? You disrespecting the same people that pay to watch your fights. So it's just extremely ignorant and uneducated on your part. You feel what I'm saying? And from what I heard from the niggas and I grew up around millionaire niggas, you know what I mean? Niggas that probably done had more than Tank. You feel what I'm saying? And what they always told me was once niggas bring up money in the argument, they lost. You feel what I'm saying? And once they bring up their money to defend themselves in an argument, or they use money to try to shit on other people, they lost. You feel what I'm saying? Now, yes, I do. I've grown up with people in my family that were millionaires. I done been around niggas that have been millionaires. I be around millionaires till this day. You feel what I'm saying? And they all say the same shit. You know what I'm saying? But money don't really change you. It just magnifies who you are at the end of the day. You know, Gervonta, he's a little ignorant ass nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Like, great fighter. You know what I'm saying? Extremely talented. Could be, you know, the best fighter in or around his division. But at the end of the day, like, his mentality, bro, he's an idiot, bro. He's an idiot. And this is another thing, like, Tank, bro, you disrespect the niggas that you disrespecting the same people that you were once at one point in time, which is middle class, lower middle class people. And then at the end of the day, bro, without boxing, how far would you have gotten in life? Without the middle class's support, how far you would have gotten in life? Because at the end of the day, like I said, you're a fucking idiot, bro. So, can you imagine? Can Gervonta sell a nigga a car? Could he sell a nigga some real estate? Could he, nigga, like, can you do any? Can you be an engineer? Could you walk away from college with a master's degree or a doctorate or any? Bro, Gervonta, you're a fucking idiot, bro. Without, if you wasn't an angry little nigga that punched hard, you would be a broke ass nigga, just like the niggas you talking shit about. Like, on some real shit. You have no other talent outside of boxing. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, what else are you good at doing? What else are you good at doing besides punching niggas in their face? Like, you ain't no intelligent nigga. You ain't no eloquent, well spoken ass nigga. You couldn't even do commentary if they asked you to, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You gonna be sitting there like, I feel as though take what do you feel like, you know, what do you feel like this guy in the red corner could do better, you know, going into this fight? I don't know. I feel as though, and he always touching his beard. He touching his little beard and shit. I feel as though. Yeah, thanks, Tank. Like, fucking idiot. Like, what are you talking about? He just responded to a hater. It ain't that deep. Well, it's that deep to me because they asked me the question. They ain't asked you the question. You feel what I'm saying? He said, "What's your thoughts on Tank tweets yesterday?" So I'm giving him my thoughts on Tank's tweet yesterday. You feel what I'm saying? So it could be however deep I want it to be. Here y'all go. Run into this nigga. Hey, man, you better leave little Tay alone. Leave little Tay alone. He ain't do nothing to you. Can't never say nothing about this little nigga, bro. Y'all niggas be y'all sit there and y'all be watching boomerangs and this nigga swinging his braids and y'all just can't get enough of it. Get off that nigga pipe, man. Fuck out of here, bro. You disrespect you talking down on niggas like you would be somebody without the boxing, bro. Like, cut it out, bro. You ain't nobody special, nigga. Cause you got a couple more dollars than a nigga, you could talk down on them and act like because they ain't got no money that they can't say shit to you. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. If that's the case, you can't say nothing to Floyd, nigga. You always running your mouth to Floyd. Shit, as far as I'm concerned, the nigga got more money than you, based off your logic. Tank is hella athletic. Okay, Mimi. What other sport could he partake in besides boxing? Have you ever seen this nigga do another sport where you feel like, yo, he could really be one of the best in the world in this sport? Could the nigga be a gymnast, run track, play basketball? Like what he doing? Like, stop it. He could flex his money on his IG all he want. That's his prerogative. He worked hard for that. You know what I'm saying? My whole thing that bothers me is that the nigga be talking shit about niggas. He feel like he's superior to them because he got more money than them. Personal trainer. Okay. Sound good. Personal trainers don't make that much money, bro. Like, the average personal trainer don't be getting to a bag like that, bro. That's not really saying shit. And just because you could train yourself don't mean you could train other people. What do I think of southpaws using the Philly shell? I don't really know, bro. I don't got no southpaws that really use the Philly shell. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know the Philly shell. If you don't know how to, and this just for general, this just in general. If you don't know how to use the Philly shell, you can get clipped, bro. So don't just watch Tank. Don't just watch Floyd and you watch a couple of his fights and think you could just emulate that. That took years upon years to perfect. That's something that's not learned overnight. Uh that's not something that could be mastered overnight. That takes years and years of practice, and you need to be taught by an individual who actually has some type of knowledge on the Philly shell. You know what I'm saying? In all honesty, bro. And then it's like you got to have a certain amount of defensive awareness and timing to even really add that shit to your arsenal. So it's more than just learning it. It's like you got to have some things instinctual. You got to have some instincts about you that's able to really get a feeling for what shots is really going to be coming your way. And you know what I'm saying? Like that's not something that you could just hop off the porch and do. I've seen a lot of niggas in boxing gyms try to use the Philly shell and try to roll the shoulder and shoot the right hand and get put the fuck to bed. I've seen it happen multiple times. Having to call the ambulance and everything to pick niggas up because they felt like using the shoulder roll. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta be real careful with that. Nah, bro, like he like on some real shit, bro. Like let's be honest, bro. Like Tank, he a hell of a fighter, one of the best fighters in the world, as talented as could be, athletic. Mimi's right, athletic. You know what I'm saying? Like he's built for boxing, but he's only built for boxing, nigga. What for Tank to talk shit about niggas because they don't get the same amount of money as him? It's like, bro, you only in this position because niggas that's from the middle class is buying into you. They're the ones who's buying your tickets. They're the ones who buying your pay-per-views. You're literally in the position you're in because of them, and you shitting on them because you up right now. So now it's fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Like Tank, on some real shit, bro. If middle class niggas wasn't buying into you, you be one of these middle class niggas, bro. You be a little broke ass nigga out here, bro. You could never keep a job, nigga. You would last at McDonald's for 2 hours, nigga. You'd be frustrated working the fries and punch somebody in their mouth. Like you not built to have no job, nigga. Keep it a buck. Tank can't put a tire on a car. Like what could he do besides box? Like tell me what could Gervonta Davis do besides box? And I heard somebody say a personal trainer. For you to be a personal trainer, you have to give instructions well. This nigga Tank can't even talk. Who the fuck can he instruct to do anything? Can you imagine Tank trying to give somebody advice on how to do a proper squat, nigga? Like he ain't doing none of that shit. I feel as though you gotta put your shoulders back and I don't know, bro. I feel as though like the nigga can't do nothing. He cannot do anything that uses any type of verbal communication, any type of actual skill outside of punching niggas. Tank cannot do. Tank had literally this was all like this was the one thing that had to work for Tank. If it didn't work for him, he was assed out. Like he would have been another nigga that just probably would have been in and out of jail, little nigga just in and out for assault charges and all. Like he not doing nothing, bro, outside of boxing. Nigga couldn't even be a MMA nigga. That little nigga ain't coming off. Nigga ain't throwing no head kicks. Imagine Tank as an HR rep. That fucking office would be in chaos if Tank was a fucking HR rep. I feel as though you shouldn't. I feel as though I feel as though you can't text, that girl outside of work. I feel as though you can't say those things. Nigga, shut up, nigga. Shut up, nigga. I feel as though you need to hang it the fuck up, bro. Go throw some punches, nigga. And Tank, you better be listening to Uncle Al. You better be listening to Uncle Al, nigga. You better be saving your money, cause nigga, if you retire and you ain't got no bread, you assed out. Ain't like you gonna be a trainer. You can't return all those tattoos and get your money back, nigga. Better be saving your money real wisely. J.A. Shout out to J.A. He said Tank admitted he would be dead or in jail if it wasn't for boxing. We know that's just some shit he didn't need to say. He didn't need to say that. We would have known that. So if that's the case, you said Tank will hustle if he wasn't boxing. You don't know that, Mimi. You assuming. You don't even know if Tank really. Do you think that? No, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Cause I ain't no street nigga. I ain't about. You think Tank know what? You think he could measure what an eighth is? Do you think that? You think that like if he was to put some, if he was to put some marijuana on a scale, right? Do you think that he would know based off of the numbers what an eighth is? Do you think Tank knows how many? X Tank, I get bro. I will put every dollar in my bag, and I don't got as much money as Tank, but I got a couple dollars. I will bet some serious money that he don't know how many ounces in a pound. Guarantee you, he don't know that. What? He gonna start looking up at the ceiling. Scratching the back of his head. That's when you know what I'm saying. That's when the check engine light going off in that nigga brain. Like you overstimulating the nigga. Like you overworking that nigga's brain. You feel me? Yeah, he be getting confused in the band though. he said nigga be getting confused in the band though. Like Tank would be really giving niggas more than what he's supposed to. I gave nigga, you Gervonta, yo, Tank, you gave the nigga an ounce. You supposed to give him an eighth. With the eighth, but I feel as though like an eighth. I thought the eighth. Nigga, no. Fuck out of here. Always want to talk crazy about niggas. Tank, you like, nigga, you like a good 2 hooks away from being like on some James Toney shit, nigga. Keep it a buck. Tank, you about 3 good hooks away. You about a good, yeah, nigga. You about a good 2 left hooks away from talking like James Toney, cuz. Humble yourself, my nigga. He said after those 2 hooks, he gonna say, I feel as though backwards. Though as I feel I. Yeah, I know. He probably would. These pancakes slap. What the fuck is you talking about, Shay? You on the right channel? You on the right channel, Shay? You on the Food Network, nigga? That's all. I mean, that comment went way longer than it was supposed to, but yeah, I think I wrote Tank about that shit too. I tweeted him and I said that, and you already know niggas. Man, what? But you're not in boxing. I am in boxing. You fucking goofy. But who are you? The nigga that you felt the need to speak to? The nigga that you felt the need to acknowledge? The fuck is you talking about? You going out your way to talk to me, asking me who am I? Nigga, who are you to talk to me? I must be somebody of interest to you to speak to me. Niggas I don't give a fuck about, I wouldn't care to talk to. That's just me though. But I told this nigga, what I told Tank? I told Tank, I said some shit to him. Shit. I don't even know where that shit went. I can't even see what I wrote the nigga, but let me see. Hold up. Oh yeah. Okay, so this is what I wrote. Because of course he deleted his tweet, so I can't even tell you what he said. But I said, you would dead ass be a bum on government assistance if it wasn't for boxing. Humble yourself. And I said the same shit I just said on here. You bought 2 left hooks from talking like James Toney, which is stupid ass. You know a nigga a strong ass idiot, which is Tank. He a strong ass idiot. Because he start all his statements with, I feel as though. I feel as though. Exactly what I just told y'all. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I did tell that nigga to Google me. I tell niggas that all the time. I pop up. I ain't gonna have that many results, but I'm gonna pop up, nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga? Man, Google me. Mimi said Haney copies Tank. It's insane. He also stutters a lot when he speaks. I don't know if Haney copies Tank's stutter. I don't know about that. And maybe why how he copying Tank? Well, because they both into fashion. Like, what is it? What is it that he be copying? A lot of these boxing niggas be, up to date with their fashion and be on top of their shit. I don't know. I really don't care. That don't got nothing to do with boxing. I don't really be watching. I don't really be I mean, Mimi, you a woman, so you know what I mean. That's cool. But like me as a man, I don't really be studying niggas to be knowing that one nigga's copying another nigga. Like I don't be that invested in niggas. I just want to know, who the best nigga is and who the best fighter between them. You feel what I'm saying? Like I don't know. He copies the fashion. Okay. Yeah, I never really paid attention to that. I don't even be caring about what these niggas be wearing for real. I seen Tank be having like he be having like little purses and shit. To be painting his nails. Do Dev be doing that? MBK said, why he scared of Devin talking about he too big? He did the same shit. He said the same shit about Ryan. I remember he went on like this whole tweeting spree talking about how Ryan big as hell and that he might be on something and all this shit. Then when he fought Ryan, he put him on a rehydration clause. Now I'm gonna tell you this though. If Tank was to fight Dev, he really gonna push for that rehydration clause. And I think that's why that fight never gonna happen, bro. Because Tank gonna always try to look for some type of advantage so nobody have an advantage over him. He want everybody to be like he want to fight dudes who clearly got advantages over him, but wants to neutralize their advantages, bro. I never and I salute Floyd for this shit, man, because Floyd, the motherfucker, will fight at 147 and rehydrate to 150, right? Uh, Besides, Canelo was the one that suggested the rehydration clause, so Floyd just did him dirty with that one. But like when Floyd fought Canelo. Canelo weighed 165 the night of the fight. Floyd didn't give a fuck. Floyd went out there and just styled on him anyway. You know how many times dudes done had plenty of pounds over Floyd, and you never heard Floyd talk about how, you know what I'm saying, that the dude was too big. I never heard Floyd say that. You feel what I'm saying? So, I mean, it just go to show you that, Tank be out here acting like he that nigga. He might possibly be. You know what I'm saying? I'm not putting that past him, but there's a Tank either his team or Tank have a lot of doubt within themselves. His team been doubting him his whole career, and I think Tank don't really believe in himself like how he put it out there. You feel me? I don't think he believe in himself. He talk that good shit though. He really make you feel like he really believe in himself, but historically, I think he could beat Dev too. But it ain't about what I think, it's about what he think at the end of the day. And based off the history, dog, I don't know, bro. I think Tank got a lot of insecurities, man. Tank doesn't care about anything but the money. Yeah, he made that clear, but you know what a lot of people are failing to realize is the most money that Tank can make is against the fighters that the fans are demanding him to fight. Do you think he'll make more money with Lamont Roach or Shakur Stevenson? Which one you think will have more sales? Which one you think will have more of a demand? Come on, man. If you all about the money, then you should fight the best fighters because that's where the money's at. Come on. I'm just thinking logically, y'all. It's not nothing that I'm really saying that's too crazy. I mean, it's just pure logic, man. That's what men move off of. We don't move off of emotions. We moving off of logic. Logically speaking, if Tank is all about the money, then he should be caring about getting the biggest bag that he could possibly get. He got a 6 to 7 fight deal, right? 6 to 7 fight deal. How many fights is he into it already? Like 2? Well, he got 5 fights left? What's the biggest bag you gonna get, Tank? Devin? You already fought Ryan. You got a big bag off of that. Devin? Shakur? Maybe a T.O.? Maybe a T.O.? Because he out here calling you monkeys and shit, and you act like you don't hear him. Mimi said his coaches don't want him to fight Core. They admitted it. Yeah, Mimi, I brought it up on that video that I posted today. I don't know if you checked it out. If y'all didn't, please go check it out, man. I was just speaking my piece on the whole situation. But the thing is, bro, it's not really up to them. Like, I've heard of multiple situations where coaches strongly advise against fighters fighting certain fighters. But you know who is up to at the end of the day? The fighter. Like a trainer could advise against something all day. A promoter could advise against something all day. But you know who opinion carries weight at the end of the day? You know who has the ultimate say-so? The fighter. So Coach Calvin, Coach Kenny, whoever the fuck is talking, they can say whatever they want. But if Tank got his mind made up, they can't really do nothing. The contract got leaked. 6-fight deal, $240 million, $40 million a fight. All right. Is he going to generate $40 million off Lamont Roach? No, I don't know, bro. Depending on the motherfuckers might lose money on that. Anyways, I don't really care to talk too much about that. It is all the fighter's choice. That's a fact, Marissa. But let's talk about. I thought it was pretty funny, man. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I thought that shit was pretty funny, man. Gary Russell be out here disrespecting motherfuckers left and right, man. That boy Gary Russell got a history of just pulling niggas' cards, man. And from what I was told, shout out to Sue Surf for this one. He said, when your cards is pulled, your hands is what you left with. And Gary Russell is a habitual card puller. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he's a habitual card puller. And, you know, he's done it with Leo Santa Cruz. I remember he got into it with, you know, he went back and forth with Terrence Crawford because they had a little situation back in the day. Devin Haney. He done disrespect everybody and their mom, or at least he felt like, you know, he wanted to get in the mix with, you know what I'm saying? And Gervonta Davis, bro, it's literally been years on top of years that Gary Russell has been disrespecting Gervonta Davis for Gervonta Davis to not say anything at all. Does anybody recall a time where Gervonta has even acknowledged Gary Russell? Because, you know, it might have slipped my mind. I could be wrong. But has Gervonta ever said anything about Gary Russell, bro? Like, has he ever responded? Did he ever disrespect Gary Russell back? Like, what is the situation with that? Ralph. Gary Russell has called him a sucker countless times, calling the man a bitch, talking about how he want to rumble him, and he disrespects him every fucking chance that he gets, bro. Every chance he gets. You know what I'm saying? But when fans express their concerns to Gervonta Davis, he's like, man, shut up, stop crying, man. Shut up, stop crying. But when actual fighters say shit to him, it's crickets. Like, I don't know, man. I could be wrong, but this man never says nothing about Gary Russell. Now, I'm gonna pull up the video, and he says it off of the rip, so it's not like we gotta dig too deep into the video pause or anything like that. But this man just calls. Hold on, I gotta find this. Tank, this was 5 days ago. The headline is Tank, I think you a bitch. And this ain't no nigga that's hard for him to find. Tank is from the DMV. I mean, Tank, I found out Baltimore is not a part of the DMV, apparently, a part of what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? Gary Russell don't live too far from him is what I'm trying to say.
A.k.a. the Puerto Rican kid, KG, no matter how upset or good or great or bad.
Shout out to Fight Hype.
As long as you breathe, you got to deal with that shit anyway, so. Ain't no point in making excuses. Let's just get it done. Facts, bro. Only one way to go. Keep pushing forward. 100. Gary, look, we're going to get right to it. I got a few questions for you. The first thing I want to ask you is last time I saw you, I was in Vegas. Your brother had a fight there. He was fighting for a strap. It didn't go his way. I haven't spoke to either one of you since, so I just wanted to ask you thoughts on, how your brother's doing coming out of that fight, and any plans for him going forward. Shit, well, I believe that iron sharpens iron. It's ready. At that little 5 months that he competing just to get ready to he's ready to. Obviously, his success maybe hindered him a little bit from because when you start winning, you start forgetting about the things that got you there, right? Yeah. I want to see you I need you to be ready. It's gonna be on belt. And a lot of times people get caught up off the knockout. They go in there, they rush, they overthink, and it's easy for someone to just steal rounds like that. So I think he's coming together. He's coming together.
I thought this was early in the video that he said it.
I would see a different version of him when he fight again. Yeah, we excited. That ain't but like a couple months away. Oh yeah, Houston, here we come, right? Oh yeah, here we come. And I gotta ask you, DMV native, right? You got like you just said, your brother might be on that Tank card. You got Tank fighting another DMV native and Lamont Roach. Two gentlemen I'm sure you're very familiar with. I gotta get your assessment. Obviously there's a perception that Tank, didn't pick the right opponent or that Lamont's not going to present a challenge. It ain't no perception. Y'all know what it is, man. Tank picking and choosing. I always say it ain't nothing personal, but at some point, Tank got to take it personal. If I'm saying, I think you a bitch because you fighting somebody that's really not a dog, I'm not going to stand up and get wrong. Discredit. Tank gotta take it personal if I'm saying I think you a bitch because you fighting somebody that's really not a dog. I'm not gonna stand. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to discredit Lamont Roach. I know Lamont Roach. He's a good guy. You know what I'm saying? I know his father. They all
fucking crazy. So Gary is telling him, bro, I hope you feel disrespected because I really think you a bitch. God damn. Wait, what's going on? What happened? Why I can't see that? Why I can't see the comment? Who said what? Who talking crazy? See that? Why I can't see the comment? Who said what? Who talking crazy? See that? I didn't even see that comment come across my shit. I didn't even see that comment come across my shit. Oh well. I ain't tripping. Niggas be talking crazy. Reality is the channel growing every day, baby. And we ain't selling no controversy. We ain't on no TMZ shit, nigga. We just talking to boxing and we keeping it boxing. You feel what I'm saying? Look. There's another one. I don't even. These niggas don't be talking about nothing, man. But one thing I do know for sure is that y'all niggas don't know boxing, and if y'all do, y'all don't know it better than me. And y'all would never, since my channel's so small, why don't I come to your channel like I do to a lot of these motherfuckers and take your subscribers? You feel what I'm saying? Take your subscribers because they gonna realize, damn, this nigga Mark know boxing and these niggas don't. Damn, I've been watching him this whole time and he ain't no shit. Let me go check out Mazuma TV channel, bro. It's bound to happen. It's bound to happen. It's easy, bro. It's so easy. With channel growing every day, baby. You know what I'm saying? Don't matter how. It don't matter if we get one subscriber a day. That just means we on the up. Either niggas gonna respect that, they gonna keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we not TMZ. We don't sell bullshit, my nigga. We just go, we go off of what's going on in the boxing world, and that's shit, nigga. Fuck you talking about. But anyways, this man Gary Russell just completely disrespecting Tank. He like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really want shit to get personal, but you know, you gotta take it personal if I'm calling you a bitch. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, damn, nigga, like he just shooting shots at Tank. This is completely disrespecting, and I'm like, bro, this gangster shit that Tank be on, where he be talking crazy to everybody, and you know, it's fuck everybody type shit. Why that energy is never directed towards Gary Russell, bro? Why is it never directed towards Gary Russell at all, bro? You got no problem disrespecting Dev. You ain't got no problem talking crazy to Shakur and all these other dudes, but Gary Russell always gets the silent treatment. Why is that? Why is that? I think that's very interesting. And by the way, I just wanted to say this too. A lot of the reason why these haters be tuned in on my channel is because they sit here and they learn from me, nigga. That's the reason why. They be running out of ideas. You know what I mean? There's a lot of these niggas with dirty beanies on, you know what I'm saying, that be looking for some type of ideas because they really don't know no boxing. Because like I said, they just sell controversy and be on some TMZ shit. So they really don't be knowing what the fuck they talking about. So, you know what I mean? They go on other people's channels. You hear what they got to say. You know what I'm saying? They take their narratives and run with it because they can't formulate their own opinions. Them niggas sit in the same cheese bus that Gervonta sits on. Let's go, champ. Let's go, champ. Fuck is they talking about? These niggas is dick eaters, cuz. Never paid them niggas any mind. You feel me? But anyways, yeah, I just wanted to touch on that situation, Paul, because, you know, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't tripping. It's like, I just felt like, I don't know, man. I feel like Gervonta really needs to answer to this shit, bro. He really need to answer to this shit. So, you know, let's see what happens with that. And on some real shit, you know, Tank, you know, he don't got no problem taking niggas off of his cards whenever he feel away about them. I see Gary Russell might possibly, you know, fight on his card according to the rumors and shit like that. You know, if Tank really feels a way about Gary Russell, you know what I mean? I wouldn't be surprised if his brother Antoine gets pulled off of the card. Wouldn't be surprised at all. I heard that's what he did to Carmel. When Carmel was sticking up for Floyd, you know what I'm saying? Carmel was sticking up for Floyd when Tank was talking all crazy to him. So apparently they got, you know, Carmel kicked off the card, and Carmel was like, I ain't tripping, Floyd got my back type shit. Yeah, bro, he kicked Carmel off the card. So I wouldn't be surprised if he did that to the Russells, bro. Wouldn't be surprised at all. You know what I mean? So anyways, let's see what just happens with that. Let's see what happens with that, man. What I also wanted to talk about, man, was Bob Arum, bro. Bob Arum had me dying laughing the other day when speaking about Teofimo Lopez, man. It just confirms exactly what I believe about Teofimo Lopez, and it's that he's another fucking idiot. You feel what I'm saying? Teofimo Lopez has been spiraling out of control since his loss to, you know, George Kambosos. He feels like everybody's against him, that, you know, Top Rank isn't paying him enough. You know, black fighters get more attention than he does. They get more love than he does. You know, he's the one who brought Bud Light to Top Rank. And, All this crazy shit that just comes out of Teofimo Lopez's mouth. The more recently, his racist comments towards, black fighters, specifically Terrence Crawford and Gervonta Davis and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? He's shown to have a deep, bitter resentment towards black people. And more than that, it just seems like he's very envious of black people. I think that's safe to say as well. So, he's been going crazy as of lately. And according to the rumors, according to what Teofimo Lopez has been saying, that he's currently going through a lawsuit with Top Rank because he's looking to become a free agent. Even announced in some random ass setting that he'll be working with Canelo Promotions after he gets out of this Top Rank deal. And Bob Arum was like, yo, not so fast, bro. Not so fast. Like you know what I'm saying? You so sure that you about to get out of this promotional deal. But little do you know, you signed multiple extensions with us after your fights. Now let's get into what Bob Arum exactly said. He said, and this is Bob Arum's quote, and this was according to the source by Dan Rayfield. He says, Teofimo Lopez sometimes act like he has a screw loose. I like the kid, but I can't figure him out, and he makes no logical sense. He signed an extension with us first with the Jose Pedraza fight that didn't happen, and then we did another fight with Sandor Martin. He signed the same extension. So it's there in black and white. I assume he showed the lawyer the first contract and not the second. Dealing with Teofimo is like dealing with Alice in Wonderland. That is Bob Arum's quote. So he's like, yo, because, Teofimo has been putting it out there that, technically he's a free agent and, his contract is voided and all this shit. And Bob Arum's like, yo, what are you talking about? You just signed an extension. You signed one with Pedraza. That shit didn't happen. So when you got the fight with Sandor Martin, you signed another extension with us, which is what a lot of promoters do, bro. You got to be real careful with these contracts. And maybe Teofimo wasn't aware of it, and maybe Bob Arum was right. Maybe he showed his lawyer just the first contract with Jose Pedraza, because sometime has passed since that time he's supposed to fight Pedraza. However, you got to be careful with these contracts, man, because you could look at some of these. I've read over some professional contracts from promoters, and they'd be like, "Yeah, like this is a 5-year contract, but if you happen to win a state title, if you happen to win a world title, any type of major title, the contract will extend for this amount of fights or this amount of time." You feel what I'm saying? And maybe that was the type of situation that Teofimo was on. Maybe somewhere in the contract it said, yo, if you happen to win a world title, the contract will extend for this amount of time. If you happen to win a contract, if you happen to win a world title within, the time of this contract, of this contract that you sign, it'll extend for another 5 fights or whatever the case may be. You feel what I'm saying? Maybe Teofimo, is ill-advised. But, Bob Arum is a lawyer, y'all. Before he was a boxing promoter, he was a lawyer. So Bob Arum is, well-versed in the law. I'm sure that he understands boxing contracts unlike a whole lot of people. I'm sure there's not many people who understand boxing contracts as well as Bob Arum. So if Bob Arum is telling you, yo, he just signed an extension with me, it's black and white, it's pretty easy to tell. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know what this dude is talking about. You feel what I'm saying? So maybe, Teofimo Lopez is trying to he's trying to make it seem a certain way, but it's not in terms of, him being a free agent when he's really not a free agent. He has some more time left on his contract or whatever the situation is. But Bob Arum is telling you, like, this dude, like, something really wrong with this dude, bro. Like, he like, yeah, like, I want to rock with dude, but, like, he be bugging the fuck out. You feel what I'm saying? And I knew Bob Arum started to get frustrated with Teofimo Lopez, and they had that interview a while back where Teo was like, how come we don't do undisputed versus undisputed when we could fight at a catch weight? And, he said, you can't do that, you schmuck. He told Tank, you cannot do that, you schmuck. And Teo was like, why not? Tank did it. Tank did it with Leo Santa Cruz. You can, no, I don't, shut up, you schmuck. I was like, damn, that's how I knew Bob was getting frustrated with Tio. You feel what I'm saying? I seen a video that Top Rank just posted not too long ago with Tio and his dad at like the table with Andre Ward and them. And schmuck. Yeah, he was wilding. And Tio and his dad started arguing in front of the fighters, bro, to the point where Andre Ward just got up and walked out like nothing happened. Did y'all see that? Hold on, I gotta show y'all this, man. Tio looked like he was dead ass about to cry, bro. I think Top Rank posted that shit on purpose, bro, because they ain't had no business releasing that. But Top Rank petty though. They be having niggas fight on Wednesdays, and you know what I'm saying. They did this. They like embarrassing people when they on bad terms with them. But let me see when I gotta find that shit. Where the hell that shit at? This is posted probably like a week ago. Where the hell is it at? Let's see some. Where the hell is it at? Oh yeah, this was 2 weeks ago. My fault. It said Teofimo Lopez has a breakdown in fighter meeting.
You guys came here to do. You guys came here to fucking get rid of us, and that's not gonna happen. My dad has this thing where, him being the father, him being, my trainer as well, he pretty much holds every title that is basically in his hands what they do with me. And
What?
He carries it a lot. My trainer as well, he pretty much holds every title that is basically in his hands what they do with me. And He carries it a lot. He does.
What the hell does that mean? Hold on.
My trainer as well. He pretty much holds every title.
He holds every title
that is basically in his hands what they do with me. He carries it a lot. He does. He carries it onto him a lot.
What the fuck?
Then go out there, because we're not done yet. I'll tell you this much. He's my father. I always vouch for him, defend him. You don't like me, Bobby. I don't like you right now. And to be honest, I don't like you right now. You're really grinding my gears. I'm talking for you. You don't need to talk to me for you. In those moments,
Andre just walked out like, man, these niggas nutty.
And all those things, it's very difficult. And it's like
that nigga Tio talking cursive. What the fuck is he talking about? What did Andre Ward tweet about this? I gotta see this. I don't know where that was. Bro, Tio's an idiot, bro. I'm trying to tell you, these boxing niggas be dumb as hell, bro. My father holds the titles that is basically like, what the fuck is you talking about, bro? What did Andre Ward tweet about that? Anonymous, what he say? I can't find it. Like Andre Ward, Twitter is set up in a way where it's like you can't see like the people that he replies to and shit like that. Like I don't be knowing what he talking about, bro. Yeah, bro. But Teofimo Lopez, that boy cuckoo, bro. That boy cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I don't know what type time that nigga be on, bro. He tweeted he off the yak. That boy, I think Tio Senior on more than just alcohol, bro. I feel like he fuck with coke. He do something, allegedly. I mean, in my opinion, I feel like he on some type of hard drugs. Tio, that boy hold a dime of that ooh wee. That's what else Tio Senior holds. Yeah, Andre Ward's Twitter set up where it's like you can't see the people that he's replying to. It's like weird. You would have to like go on that individual person's page and find what they reward, and then I don't know. That shit kind of weird, bro. But yeah, man. I'm glad that Bob Arum, is telling the truth on Tio, man. Because a lot of people talking about, oh, Tio, yeah, he's just doing it for publicity, man. He's just doing it to get you mad. No, Tio got real issues, bro. Like he has some real big underlying issues that they're not attending to, bro. It's him and Ryan Garcia in very similar situations where there's something wrong with them mentally, obviously, and they're around a bunch of enablers who's okay with them acting out because at the end of the day, they're getting taken care of by that individual. You know, like if they were to, say something to them, they're afraid that they might possibly get cut off, and they won't be getting taken care of anymore. You say you're gonna send it? All right, show me. Yeah, I gotta see this because Andre Ward just walked out. He's like, man, these niggas weirdos. Ryan been a little MIA recently, I think. Nah, Ryan been around, bro. It's just niggas stopped paying him any mind because he not fighting no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, he don't got no fight dates. You know what I'm saying? And that Devin Haney shit, that shit old to talk about now. So if he ain't boxing, he not really relevant, bro. So he been around. I've been seeing like little shit. Him talking to streamers and chilling with streamers and shit, trying to maintain some type of relevancy while he banned from boxing. But he ain't really MIA. He's still out here attention seeking. It's just people not really paying him no mind. How do you think Boots would do against the guy who just beat Tim Tszyu? I think he'll light that dude up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I think Boots is way too fast. I think that his jab would definitely have an effect on. This is more the Zaliev we talking about, by the way. I think Boots is too slick for him. I don't think that he'll be able to catch Boots with that shit that he caught Tim Tszyu with. Tim Tszyu is a target that likes to keep himself on the line. Boots is somebody who has great head movement, great defensive awareness. He uses his angles. You know what I'm saying? So I think that Zaliev will have a tough time, putting hands on Jaron Ennis. You feel what I'm saying? So I think that there'll be a totally different style. I don't think Zaliev will look good against that style at all. I think somebody like, of course, Terrence Crawford will expose Zaliev. You feel what I'm saying? It's just that Tim Tszyu wanted to trade fire with fire, and Zaliev got him before he got. You know what I'm saying? Like, Tszyu wanted to trade fire with fire and got his ass burnt. Boo's gonna exchange fire with you, but he gonna do it in a way where he being defensively responsible. And Boots, of course he got hit by like David Evanesian and shit like that, but I don't think that he would take that same approach with somebody like Zaliev, a bigger dude who has significant punching power. David Evanesian, he was a lot smaller than Boots, and obviously he didn't have the power that Boots felt like he really needed to respect. Kind of like with Vila. Yeah, I mean, that's a great comparison. I just feel like those flat-footed, come-forward guys, who don't really got no type of defense, I feel like them type of dudes, Boots will always, have the edge over, just based off of his speed, explosiveness, athleticism. You know what I'm saying? I just his speed, the speed is going to kill Zaliev, man. And in all honesty, I know we all shitting on Tszyu and shit like that, but I seen Tszyu crack Zaliev with some good shots. It seemed like they got his attention. But like I said, Zaliev got to him quicker than Tszyu got to him. He beat him to the shot. You feel what I'm saying? That's all that was. Hold on, yo. I'm trying to pull up this screenshot Anonymous is talking about. Let's see. Andre Ward got me crying. Andre Ward said, I was over it, bro. Yo, look, man, I get it, bro. Like, if you know you around some fuckery or you around some dumbass niggas, bro, it's okay to walk away. You know, Andre Ward, he operating on a different type of time. He vibrating on a different frequency, bro. He can't. He just too. He too intelligent for these dumb niggas. You know what I'm saying? And when you around niggas that you know dumb, it's like you don't want to be around them. Andre Ward did the right thing. You know, he ain't get disrespectful. He ain't say too much, bro. He was like, man, I ain't even about to hear any more of this, man. I'm out. You feel what I'm saying? So I respect that. Andre Ward is one of very few people in boxing I respect for real. You know what I'm saying? Nigga said, he was over it, bruh. Yeah, you know Andre Ward don't like he don't like the TOs, man. He don't like Teofimo and his dad. You know what I'm saying? He done checked them niggas before for saying the N-word on live TV and shit like that. And ever since then, you know, they've been threatened by Andre Ward. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, they don't really get along. And, you know, Andre Ward not involved with Top Rank anymore anyway, from what I understand. He don't commentate for them anymore, unfortunately. So you know, it is what it is. I just wish that Andre Ward, you know, could just continue to stick with commentating, bro. You know, commentating is a really good niche. That's a really good thing for Andre Ward, bro. I think he's one of the best like boxers, like former boxer commentators that I've seen in a long time. Like I said, like I remember one time I came on this live not too long ago, and I told y'all like the commentators that I would love. Like if I started my own boxing network, and I was to pick like a team of like commentators to talk boxing, Andre Ward would be one of them. You know what I'm saying? So I respect it. You see. Yeah. And Banks, he said, y'all starting to make me dumb. And bounced on their ass. Yeah, bro. You can't involve yourself. When you on a different type of time, bro, it's like you being who you are, you ain't about to sit on a corner talking to a pack of bums, bro. Like, we not doing that. Cause it's like, bro, you don't even feel comfortable in that situation. You know what I'm saying? Let's get the fuck up out of here. I get it. Coffee Plant said, what's your thoughts on Shakur saying on Greg channel he would never be cool with Hitchens? I mean, look, that's your core prerogative. That's his right. If he felt like Hitchens did him dirty or, you know, was being disloyal or whatever the case is, then he's entitled to go about that however he wants. There's people who forgive. There's people who don't forget, who don't forgive. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, it depends on what that person means to me, along with what that person did to me. You feel what I'm saying? There's been times where I forgave people, you know, and there's been times where I haven't forgave people. You feel what I'm saying? It's not holding grudges or nothing, but you know, there's people that you know you could work things out with, and you know, find ways to see eye to eye. And then there's people that's like, you know, I ain't, you know, ain't no beef or nothing. I just can't fuck with you. And you know, Shakur, he felt betrayed. You know, he told he said that he brought Hitchens into a different world with the boxing shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's necessarily true, but you know what I'm saying? He was making it seem like he was Hitchens' father figure or some shit. Now, I don't know if that's true. Maybe that was just his perspective on the whole situation, but regardless, what I'm trying to tell y'all is, you know, you could tell Shakur was really bothered by that situation. He was like, damn, like I've been loyal to you this whole time. You know, they asked you a question about me and Tank possibly fighting, and it's like, you don't seem to be backing me like how I would back you in that situation. So he probably feels betrayed. He feels backstabbed, whatever the case is. But, you know, that he hurt. You know what I'm saying? He hurt, and people deal with hurt in different ways. You know, there's people who react violently. There's people that get upset and cry about it. There's people who alienate themselves. And everybody reacts differently. Shakur just happens to be somebody who isn't easy to let shit go. It's hard for him to let shit go, bro. There's some people that's just like that. They stubborn like that. And, I don't know. Me personally, if that was the case with me, I would feel a way too. I wouldn't say that. I would probably have a situation where it's like, what I'm saying? Like, we not beefing or nothing, but I'm gonna keep my distance from you because you had an opportunity to show me your loyalty and you chose not to. So, you know what I'm saying? If that's the type time you're gonna be on, that's cool. I just can't fuck with you like that no more. You just not gonna be around me no more. And that's just what it is. But the same nigga that he was lifting up in Gervonta Davis, Tank cut him off too. Coffee Plant said, but Tank was Hitchens' homie too. Well, if that's the case, then Hitchens could have easily approached it in a neutral way. Or he could have been like, yo, they both my homies. You know what I'm saying? May the best man win if they both fight, but I can't really, I ain't about to even be, speaking on that situation. You know what I'm saying? Like I even heard Shakur do that with Bud and Boots. You know what I'm saying? No, I seen him do it with Bud and Earl. He was like, yo, I rock with both of them, man. Bud, my brother. Earl, I'm cool with Earl. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keep it neutral. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna speak on that. You feel what I'm saying? Like he could have easily took that approach, and I'm sure Shakur wouldn't have taken any offense to it. There was a better way, but you saying Tank licking his chops and all this shit, and it's like, so you saying Tank licking his chops? So what you trying to say? I'm an easy lick? Like what? I would be kind of confused by that interview too. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'd be like, damn, you supposed to be my homie, and you talking like this nigga, like you fuck with this nigga more than me. You know what I'm saying? Let's see right here. Said Mel versus Bud still the fight to make at 54. I love that fight. On some real shit, bro. Jermall and Mortis Aliyev will be a good ass fight too. Would love to see that. That shit not going 12. I promise you that. I would love stylistically. That's a really exciting matchup, bro. Mortis Aliyev and Jermall Charlo. Now Jermall Charlo might come back with a soft touch pause. Coming back into 154. They said apparently he fighting in January. That's the rumor. You know what I'm saying? I also heard rumors that Spence and Fundora might get pushed back to March. Why? I don't fucking know. Like, if that's the case, then Earl just need to go ahead, bro. Like, if you're going to keep pushing fight dates back, and remember he was supposed to fight Bud in like December of 2023, and then they pushed it back, and that whole fight fell apart, and then Earl went missing for a long time. Then he hopping in the ring with Fundora, calling out Fundora. They were supposed to fight later this year. Now they talking about they gonna fight in January. Now they talking about they fighting in March. Yo, bro, I'm gonna save you the trouble, cuz. Just get the fuck out the way. Cause on some real shit, you don't even deserve no title shot going into 54 anyway. Like business-wise, I guess. But like, come on, dog. Seriously. They said where it is, Jermall could be fighting Jesus Ramos. Yeah, I saw that. And that's not a soft touch. Jesus Ramos a tough motherfucker, but I think Jermall could pull that off. I think that he a few notches above, Jesus anyway. And Jesus pretty fucking young, bro. Ain't Jesus like 24 or some shit? How old is Jesus Ramos? Hold on, man. Because he 23. For him to take on a fucking prime Jermall, that's kind of ballsy. Pause. Earl the new Thurman. We can't do that. We can't do that. Earl ain't the new Thurman. No, we ain't gonna go that far. We ain't gonna go that far now. Teofimo hasn't fought any big names. He's just like Canelo. Well, Canelo done fought some big names. Canelo definitely ducking Benavidez and shit, but I ain't gonna sit here and act like Canelo ain't fight no big names. And Tio, he hasn't consistently fought big names, but he got some, Josh Taylor, Loma, those solid names. These solid names. If you want to add Richard Comey in there, that's a cool one too. Ain't the best name, but Comey, He's been world champion. So T.O. or Tank resume? So Tank, you talking about Pedraza, Leo Santa Cruz, Ryan Garcia, but T.O. got Loma at his peak though. That one, like Loma in itself was a prime Loma in itself is better than most of the niggas T.O. like Tank done fought. Period. That's the nigga that Tank ducked for real. Tank best one is Pedraza. Probably, bro. I think so too, actually. Yeah, Sandor Martin was cooking T.O. We know that. We seen that. We seen that with our own eyes, cuz. But shit. Yeah, Silks, you got rewind back to the beginning of the live. I cooked up on Tank for that. Tank only fought Pedraza. He should have been fought Loma. I agree with you, Mimi. And I was one of very few people that was like, yo, Tank could beat that nigga. He was like, nah. But then when Tank would start like pump faking, man, I was like, man, never mind. I was one of very few people. I was like, yo, at 130, Tank could beat Loma, bro. Nah, man, you can't beat the Matrix. What's wrong with you? You biased towards black fighters, nigga? I was like, bro. Then I seen, Tank and Floyd and them talking about, it's okay, Tank. We don't gotta rush it. Loma's old, you young. He's rushing right now. You ain't gotta rush. We gonna take our time. I said, oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, I watched Tank and Pedraza live. Yeah, I did. That was an amazing fight. Said Tank fans on Twitter are the worst. They was hyping up his braids. Yeah, I seen Boxing Ego weird ass posting Tank braids. Like, nigga, you Boxing Ego? That's not Boxing Ego. It's not Boxing Ego. Fucking weirdo. When niggas primarily make money off the internet, they will put anything up to get some numbers, bro. Like, your name is Boxing. Like, what is you talking about? Shout out to the boy Jordan Sheriff in the building. You ain't been on in a minute, my brother. What's going on with you? He said, yo, whatever. I think he meant to say, yo, what's happening? Whatever happening. He said, just seen that Golden Boy card announced in Saudi. Zepeda versus Farmer is an interesting matchup. I love the matchup in all honesty, man. And from what I've been hearing, Farmer is extremely focused in camp, bro. I think that at this point, Tevin acknowledges that this is a do or die fight for him, so he's giving it his all. From what I understand, he on his Muhammad Ali shit. Went up to the Poconos in Pennsylvania. You know what I'm saying? Which is probably like an hour and some change from Philadelphia, man, up in the mountains. And he brought a couple trainers over there. Like, he's locked in totally, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's locked in totally. He giving it everything he got. And, I'm surprised that a lot of fighters don't really go to the Pocono Mountains, bro. That's where Muhammad Ali used to go. For those of y'all who don't know, like, Muhammad Ali used to live in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. Now, Cherry Hill, New Jersey is probably like 15 minutes from where I live right now. You feel what I'm saying? He had a mansion out in Cherry Hill. They just sold the mansion recently, honestly. But, like, he used to be in Philadelphia all the time. And he used to train up in the Poconos. And I'm like, yo, I wonder why, like, because, a lot of people, when they go to the mountains and shit, they'll go to, like, Big Bear or, Colorado Springs. I'm surprised nobody goes to the Poconos. But, Tevin up there, and I heard, he in his bag. He in his bag. He giving it everything he got. And I think that goes to show you that he knows that this is a do or die fight for one, and then he knows for two that William Cepeda is a tough style matchup for him, and three, at the same time, Cepeda ain't no fucking joke. You feel what I'm saying? So I think he's gonna give us everything he got, because I think if he loses to Cepeda, he's gonna have to kiss the chances of him winning a world title goodbye. You feel what I'm saying? That's just what I personally believe. If he loses back-to-back fights, he gonna go all the way to the back of the line, and by the time that line start moving, I mean, they might be closing up shop. You feel what I mean? So, or he might be closing up shop as a fighter in general. You feel what I'm saying? So, and I understand they robbed him against Mordecai. You know what I'm saying? I do think, and I was pushing for Mordecai 1,000%. I was really believing in dude, and I still think he's a talented fighter, but I do think Tev got the best of Mordecai in that fight. But due to the politics of boxing, him coming to a top ranked card, coming in on the B side, if you don't beat the shit out, dude, you know what I'm saying, and you make these rounds close, a lot of those closer rounds are gonna go to the hometown fighter. You feel what I'm saying? So this is gonna be do or die for Tev, bro. He's understanding of that, and that's why he changed his whole camp up. But me personally, I think Cepeda beats Tevin. You know what I mean? But I could salute Tevin for taking the chances, bro. I think Cepeda is gonna be missing a whole lot in this fight because of Tevin's real sharp defense. But I don't think offensively Tevin is capable of getting Cepeda's respect, and I don't think he's capable of keeping Cepeda up off him. I think that although Cepeda will be missing a lot, Tevin will be looking good in those early rounds, probably the first 3 to 4 rounds of the fight. I think Cepeda's pressure is going to catch up, and he's going to start outworking Tevin. I don't know if he knocks out Tevin. I don't know any of that. But what I do know is, what I do believe is, Tevin will be out hustled, and I'm sure this is going to be a 12-round fight. So we'll see. We'll see. Jose Ramirez versus Arnold Barboza co-main, I think also. Hey, I don't even know, bro. Like, Jose Ramirez has been very inactive, bro. And Arnold Barboza, I don't know. I would have to go back and watch these guys fight. I watched Jose Ramirez fight plenty of times. Watched Barboza fight a few times. But I got to really see what type of time Jose Ramirez is on right now. Because it's like ever since he lost to Josh Taylor, he's like fell off of the map, bro. And then like him ducking Regis and all that shit, bro, that shit was really throwing me off. So I don't know, bro. I got to see what Jose Ramirez got left in the tank. But I think it's an interesting matchup. I think that's a great matchup. Two top, one's a former world champion. Arnold Barboza, one of the biggest contenders in the 140 division. So I like it. I like it. It's going to really show where Barboza is at, and at the same time, it's going to show how much Jose got left in the tank. Mazuma, what I think of Coach Mustafa. I don't really know too much about Mustafa. I've seen like a couple of his posts on Instagram. I like the drills that he comes up with. You know what I'm saying? He's one of those type coaches that's real big on drills, and I'm a big believer of drills as well. I do defense drills, catching and shooting drills on the regular. I do drills during sparring, drills during pad work. But like he's a firm believer that drillers make killers, and he's big on like muscle memory and shit like that. So that might be a good addition for Tevin. I don't know exactly how that's going to work out, but I think he'll be a good fit for what Tevin got going on. You know what I'm saying? But I don't really know too much about Mustafa besides that. I know like he had a gym in like Atlanta. And he had a few. I think he had Tank over there and all the time. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really know. Rancis Bartholomew was rocking Jose Bad and Jose last fight. Hey man, I don't know, bro. Like I'm gonna have to watch that. But if you know if Ramirez ain't himself or he not who he used to be or anywhere near what he used to be, this might be easy pickings for Barbosa, bro. Barbosa had a tough. You know, the last time I seen him fight, a lot of people thought he got a gift. So I don't know. I guess they both showing vulnerabilities. I guess. I think Canelo left hook gave Edgar CTE. He just been saying dumb shit ever since. You know, Edgar, this is the most attention that Edgar's ever gotten. You feel what I'm saying? And he's one of those dudes who, you know, want to get applauded for uh having for like these niggas want to get applauded for winning participation awards. It's like, bro, you lost, but you want to be celebrated and you know praised as if you beat Canelo. I swear to God, if we didn't know the outcome of this fight or we didn't know the history behind the fight, you would have thought that Edgar won. I never seen somebody be so content with losing a fight. Like I never seen that. Like you want to be paraded, bro. Like what are you celebrating? Oh, they did a ride off of him in Puerto Rico. They were celebrating him. What are you celebrating? Not getting stopped, nigga? Like, what is you celebrating, bro? You didn't win a single round. That you got dropped and got up. You know how many people done did that? Tito Trinidad did that his whole career, but the difference is he would get up and win fights. We had something to celebrate. Puerto Rico had something to celebrate for when it was Tito. They had somebody to celebrate for when it was Amanda Serrano, Miguel Cotto, Wilfred Benitez, Hector Camacho. Like, bro, you not none of that. So stop acting like you one of these niggas, bro. Like you're a fucking nobody. And then he even got mad at Puerto Rico. Oh, I didn't. He was talking about how like the Puerto Ricans wasn't really supporting him. And that the Mexicans showed up more than the Puerto Ricans. Yes, nigga. You know why? Because Canelo, regardless of whether I like him or not, he's an established motherfucker that's been around for well over a decade, beating top-tier competition consistently. What have you done? You have even won a fucking world title. You haven't beaten nobody credible. You think Puerto Rico going to back you? You haven't shown them anything for them to get excited about or believe in you for. What? Like niggas want to be given respect before they earn it. I don't understand that. Respect is earned. You ain't earn it, bro. Yeah, you got the first round knockouts, but you did it against niggas who not cut like that. You got brutalized by Canelo, but I guess because you ate the shots well, or you know, I guess because like you didn't show that you was scared, that you feel like niggas gotta celebrate you, bro. You came in 193 pounds. You better have walked through little ass Canelo's punches, nigga. You came in as a cruiserweight. Fuck is you talking about? It's like these niggas want to be saluted for being losers, bro. You should be upset. You should be upset. Puerto Ricans don't really be on the West Coast. That's a fact. Not as much as the East Coast, at least. All the Puerto Ricans be in New York. All the Puerto Ricans be in Philadelphia, Connecticut. You know, different parts of PA. Bro, Edgar is satisfied. He like, yo, I just made so much money. I don't give a fuck that I lost. Just say that that's what you in the sport for, bro. Because you definitely ain't in the winning. Because if you was all about the W, if you was all about the legacy, and bro, you would be upset right now. He made 7 M's. It's a lot of money, man. Berlanga said no one lost tonight after the loss. Well, he telling you that he don't give a fuck about winning. He give a fuck about the check. Shit on some real shit, bro. If I wasn't a legacy-driven motherfucker, I'd be in the same bag Berlanga's in. Bro, I just made $7 million. I got my ass whooped, but I'm a millionaire now. I could take care of my family. Let's celebrate. You better off just saying that. Not saying you're not a fucking star. You're not a star. Because, you're going to go right back to the MSG theater, nigga. You ain't getting in no motherfucking stadium after this fight. You know, he said his wife could get it. You messy, Thomas. That little white boy, he a little horny white boy. He out of pocket. We talking about boxing. He talking about his wife can get it. His wife can get it. Yeah, he shot the fuck out. Put that nigga Thomas on a leash. ASAP. Yeah, horny police. This nigga out here wilding. He told Plant that he was fighting on his undercard. Bro, them niggas. Bro, and this the thing, right? Because they was like, oh, I seen Edgar was like, oh, you got stopped against Canelo. Well, I didn't. Like, but Caleb won rounds and went out on his shield, you hoe ass nigga. You got your ass whooped. You got cooked. You ain't win a single round and you want to be paraded. All right. I mean, you made it to the scorecards, but you got smoked on the scorecards. Caleb Plant was actually winning rounds. He just, he got hit with a good shot. Yo, Ralph crazy. Caleb told Fat Joe, I won my fight. Did y'all? That's fucking hilarious. That's fucking hilarious. And Caleb Plant didn't fight on Berlanga undercard. He fought on Canelo undercard. That was Canelo's event. You know what I'm saying? It would have made sense if Edgar was the A side. You're not the A side. That's not your event. Cool the fuck out, bro. Edgar take on his toughest challenge yet, Gabe Rosado. Bro, if he fight Gabe Rosado next, bro, I'm going to lose my fucking mind, bro. Like, Gabe Rosado, that nigga been retired, bro. That nigga been washed. Like, what you going to get out of fighting Gabe Rosado? And on some real shit, if you fight Gabe Rosado, I hope he beat the shit out of you. Because now you showing the hoe-ass nigga that you are that you ain't really about fighting the best or nothing like that. You all about trying to milk niggas for the bread. If you niggas like that, they pussy to me. You feel me? Edgar Berlanga got the worst resume in boxing. Out of all the niggas that we mentioned, bro, Edgar Berlanga got the worst resume out of all of them. Who the best nigga he beat? Demond Nicholson, Romer Alexis Angulo. Like, come on, dog. And you barely beat Romer at that. That's some niggas who thought he beat you. You said I had Plant up by 1 round before Canelo stopped him. Hey, man, Caleb was boxing. He was smooth. He was actually doing his thing. He just couldn't stand up to that firepower Canelo had on him. Canelo was in a different zone around that time. When he was pursuing Undisputed, that was one of his best runs. It was after he won. It was after he lost to Bivol that he started looking, less of himself. When I see Shakur interview, I could see he actually a pretty smart guy. Yeah, Shakur not stupid. He's just a real emotional dude. I mean, he real emotional. He put his heart. He rock his heart on his sleeve for real. Low key got some feminine energy, but he not dumb though. Yeah, Canelo Undisputed run. That was a good time, bro. Canelo was really getting shit done. That was a good run he had. He was like, oh, Benavidez lost his belt. Oh, let's go. And they was like, let's heady up and fight. Like, Benavidez lost his belt. Now I'm going to take it, and I'm going for Undisputed. And I will not fight that big motherfucker. That's exactly what he said. He said, man, this is my time to shine. He would have went his ass right back down to 160 if Benavidez would have kept that belt. He would have made weight during the pandemic and kept that WBC belt. Canelo wouldn't have even looked this fucking way. He said Canelo doing that was like cashing the WWE Money in the Bank title. Yeah. That nigga was like, oh, as soon as he seen Benavidez miss weight, he was like, oh yeah, we gonna take this. That nigga called Mauricio. He was like, I want your title now. Yeah, whatever you want, Canelo. Whatever you want. Ever since then, the WBC, man, helping Canelo avoid that motherfucker. Telling Benavidez, I promise. We're gonna mandate it. Don't ever do shit. Yeah, Billy Joe was talking greasy. I remember they was gonna cancel the fight because Billy Joe didn't like the ring size or some shit like that. He ain't like how small the ring was or something. But they was talking. The fight was in jeopardy for like 2 hours, and then Canelo was like, "Fuck it, give it to him." That shit ain't changed nothing. All we got left in October is Prograis versus Catterall. I'm looking forward to that. I think this is a do or die fight for Regis too. I ain't gonna lie to you. Regis lose this one, it's gonna be hard for him to get back in title contention, bro. He even admitted, he was like, yeah, man, it's probably gonna take me like 2 years to get another title shot. I'm like, yo, Regis, that's a long time, bro. For you to be an older nigga. Bro, 2 years is a long time to wait. You already wasn't looking like yourself with Dev. You gonna wait another 2 years to fight for a world title? It's tough, bro. It's tough. But if Catterall sit there and try to bang with Regis, that might be a bad job. Regis is a strong motherfucker, though. I'm gonna watch Cat. You know what? When I get off here, I'm gonna watch Jack Catterall rumble. See if I see some holes in his game that Regis could get with. Yeah, I don't think this is like all in the bag for Catterall. Catterall slip. He could be in trouble. There's so many fighters in Australia that would beat the shit out of Berlanga. Bro, Berlanga is a bum, bro. Now I ain't gonna call him a bum, but he's not hard to figure out. I'm gonna just say that. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you get caught on the end of one of Berlanga's punches, it could be a bad job. But, overall, I think that a lot of motherfuckers in 168 could beat him. I still think to this day, Diego Pacheco could beat him. Jaime Munguia could beat him. I think M. Billy could beat him. I think there's a few, bro. I'm gonna have to look through that list, but I think there's a few people at 68 that could smoke Berlanga. Caleb Plant, I think he'll box the shit off Berlanga. Fuck around, hurt him. You know what I'm saying? I would like to see Caleb. I mean, not Caleb. I would like to see Berlanga and McCumbee fight. I don't know. That shit not going 12. You think Edgar catches Plant? I don't think so, bro. Not with that big telegraph shit he be throwing. Yo, if Plant was a stop Berlanga, bro, I'd be crying. Berlanga goes up in comp, his power punches aren't as effective. You know what it be, bro? Because Berlanga could definitely punch. The problem is, bro, when you fighting against higher up competition, bro, you gotta disguise your punches better, bro. Because when you fight a lower level dudes, you could swing and they still gonna be there, and then you hit them, they go out type shit. But as you go up higher in competition, the punch resistance goes up as well. So you need to set up your punches, and you got to be a little bit sneaky with your power punches. Where it's like, if your bread and butter is a left hook, you just can't lead with the left hook and just expect to knock the nigga out. you're gonna have to blind them with some punches and throw the left hook in between, so in a way they won't see the shit. He said Berlanga fake Puerto Rican. Shit. It's just like, bro, like if you want Puerto Rico's respect, you gotta do respectable shit. Berlanga ain't do nothing to have Puerto Rico backing him. Like, and you just started like you always had the Puerto Rican flag and shit, but you just started being passionate about Puerto Rico in the lead up to Canelo fighting. All of a sudden, you this big time macho ass Puerto Rican nigga, like you ain't never was for the island all like that. The most you would do is wave a flag before you fight. Now you big time Puerto Rico because you fighting a Mexican. Like, fuck out of here. Niggas be doing that shit for publicity. Trying to do that to put a couple more dollars on their check. That's what Shakur was trying to do. Shakur Ben knew his dad was Puerto Rican. As soon as his dad died, now he want to put Puerto Rican trunk. He want to put a Puerto Rican flag on his trunk. Come on, dog. All of a sudden, you acknowledging your Puerto Rican side. Stop it. Yeah, if Regis loses, that shit gonna be curtains for a world title. You can still make some money, but McCumbee hard nights work for anyone. Yeah, McCumbee, he tough too, bro. He tough and you can tell he not a scary motherfucker neither. So he gonna try to hurt you. Caleb Plant was trying to front. Caleb Plant was trying to front like, McCumbee wasn't rocking his shit, bro. McCumbee was definitely hitting Caleb with some shit, bro. Yeah, Caleb Plant had to switch his whole approach up. He had to make that shit a inside fight. He would have kept boxing McCumbee from the outside. He got his ass smoked. Or would have got himself even more hurt. That's what I'm saying though. Anonymous, like if Catterall slipped, Regis could do some damage to him on some real shit. I'll be seeing Catterall be getting a little cocky in that joint. He said them US Puerto Ricans cocky compared to Island Ricans make it worse when they lose. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. But I'm gonna wrap it up, y'all. I'm gonna get up out of here, man. I'm tired of shit. I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm gonna go lay my ass down with my son. I appreciate everybody that came through and showed love to the channel. We got 30 people in the building. I'm highly appreciative of you guys for coming in and tuning into the live. You feel what I'm saying? If y'all can hit the like button on the way out, that'd be very much appreciated. Shout out to everybody that's been donating to the channel, Cash Apps, Venmos. You feel what I'm saying? People who leave their super chats here and there. I'm highly appreciative for that. Those of y'all who have purchased Mazuma merch. Those of y'all who getting memberships for the channel, man, if y'all continue to get memberships for the channel, that'll be very much appreciated as well, man. Shout out to the nation and the mob. We in the building for sure. If y'all can hit the like, subscribe to the channel, share the video, that'll be very much appreciated. I'll be back at y'all with another video. I got to start doing more videos, man. I'll be peeping. Like, I go live consistently, but, the videos ain't that consistent. So I'm going to just find shit to talk about. And, keep you guys informed of what's going on in the boxing world, man. I hope y'all have a blessed, beautiful night. I'm out of here, man. Peace.